Hello everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me. This is the Renault Megane E-Tech 60 kilowatt hour. Thanks to Auto Sonnleitner in Regensburg, they lent me this car for 3 days. Link is in the description below. So, a few specs. This is the review of the car. There will be an extra driving review and consumption video. There will be comparison to Id.3 and so on. A lot of videos, charging video I'm filming right now. But this is the review of the car, what you can do, what you can see, and then there will be an extra driving video. Specs, we have a front wheel drive, 218 horsepower, we have a 60 kilowatt hour battery. I don't know if this is gross capacity or net capacity, I think it's net. I couldn't find out what the gross capacity of this battery is, I don't know. Normally I use EV database for all the specs, it doesn't say what the number is. And WLTP range is 450 kilometers. I think 7.4 seconds 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. Torque is 300 Newton meters. Is there anything else you need to know? Charging, yeah, that would be important. Charging, AC, you can get 22 kilowatt AC charging, and DC up to 130 kilowatt peak. It's such a beautiful car. Look at it. Looks really good. I think that the tires, these are 20-inch, are a tiny bit too big. I think the 19-inch would look a bit better. It looks a bit SUV-like, even though it isn't. But overall, really good-looking car. And as always, in all new cars, the rear window is just so small. But there's a camera. Where's the camera, by the way? I don't even know. There's a camera in the rear view mirror. I don't see the camera where it will be. I don't see it. Yeah, let's look at the charge port. Charge port is on the front right. You have an unlock button and you can turn off your scheduled charging when you have that activated in the system. There's no cover for the AC. This is what the thing is doing. But as you can see, there's dirt in there, so it's not solid. And for DC, you have to take this flap out. Let's look at the trunk. The trunk is extremely deep. Lengthwise it's okay, but not too much, but it's extremely deep. Look at that. And there's an extra pocket down there where the AC charging cable fit in. This one is the home charger. This didn't fit in. We have one light, no 12-volt outlet in the trunk. You open the windows here. The doors, you have just window closing and opening. There's no middle armrest for whatever reason. And when you look down there, we have two USB-Cs down there and air vents. And on top we have a tiny little light on each side. That's the whole light that you get. Look at the passenger seat. Yeah, this car is not fully spec'd. It doesn't have electric seats. You have this ginormous glove box. Yeah, when the car unlocks itself or you unlock it, those handles pop out. It has keyless entry and keyless exit, which is cool because when you go away, it just locks itself with a beep. In the door, we have control for the window and the mirrors and to fold them. Here we have the parking brake, which you don't have to do yourself. It does it automatically with D&P. We have auto hold. Up here is it's not a lane departure warning. This is for centering you in the middle. So this is they call it lane keep. So this will center you in the middle, and then you can turn ESP off. And this is the brightness of your screen, which you can only do when the light is on. On the steering wheel, down there you can switch between the drive modes. We have personal, eco, comfort and sport. Here is your cruise control, and that's really cool because in the cruise control you have of course your normal settings, resume, set, up and down, 1 kilometers an hour more or less, and then when you press hard it's 10. But you have off, of course, your distance. Then you have the speed limiter. You have adaptive cruise control with self-steering. Like I said, you turn the self-steering off down there. And when you press this button, it will take the speed limit that it recognized with the camera and add or deduct the number of kilometers per hour that you set in the infotainment system and put that speed on. So let's say it's 120 and you put in the infotainment system +5, then it will do 125 for the adaptive cruise control. Awesome. The screen is also cool. You get 3 views. You have your map, you have minimal, and you have your normal view where you can see power, charging, and here your speed. You have your range, you have your state of charge, here's your drive mode, and then on the right you can set different things from nothing, where it just shows in this view your power usage. Then here's music, we have your eco monitor, your tire pressure, then we have the kilometers trip and odometer, your average consumption and your instant consumption, and when the next service is due. But down here we have this thing, wireless charging for your phone, and the USB-Cs are down here. I can't do it. Down here, those 2 USB-Cs, and here they have a ginormous pocket. This armrest here can be moved forward, backwards. We have a lot of pockets down here, very deep, but they're there. We have the climate settings here, and you can click down here, so you have a heat seater and steering wheel heater on the screen, but down here you have the temperature, where the air should go. AC on is also on the screen, your lock buttons, and then your amazing screen. Up here we have our mirrors that have a light up here, and on the other side as well. We have handles on all seats except for the driver's seat, and we have this tiny little light on each side. That's the whole light. And here we have the amazing mirror that turns into the camera screen that you can switch here between normal mirror and camera, and here you have a few settings that you can go up and down or left and right and turn and whatever. Well, that was annoying. The car just stopped charging because I pressed start in the car, so the ignition, so I can show you the screen and everything. This is your charging screen, by the way. It shows your range, your state of charge, what time will you arrive at 80% and one at 100%. Let's go through the screen. What you can do, well, I don't have climate right now because I'm scared it's gonna stop charging again, but you have a normal, you have Android Automotive, so you have Google Maps, and you can log into your account and have all your destinations and everything. Then you have music. Android Auto works really nice. I tried to install any app in the Play Store, but it doesn't work. So I tried Spotify, but nothing is installing. Maybe the car is not allowed to do that from the dealer or so. I have no idea. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. We have a lot of settings. You can configure your drive modes. For example, well, your engine, then your steering effort, vehicle dynamics. Then on board you can have your personal ambient light, or so you can change color, but this is everything. So this color is for the ambient light and the screens then. So there's no separation between ambient light and this, and the climate you can set that to eco as well, light intensity, stuff like that. Then we have our settings. You go into electric, you can see your energy flow, we can see your current consumption for your climate or whatever, your system, and you can see the last drive, where the consumption was high, where it was low, and so on. Charge climate, you can do a delayed charging, so you plug in and then an hour later it should start charging, or scheduled charging. Then you have your state of your charge limit. You can set in 5% steps, by the way. That's awesome. And then you can set the pedestrian warning sound to 3 different sounds. That's cool. You have 360-degree camera setting that I can't do because I'm not turned on. Automatic parking settings, air quality, air purifier, and auto air recycling. Driving eco is a different trip. We have one trip in the instrument cluster, and this is another trip. The instrument cluster does not show average speed. This one does. You can save it, go a new trip, see the history of your trips, or is it just this one? Because I'm not on, I'm guessing it's not working at all. Get a score and everything. Then you have a driving assistant, follow a distance, blind spot warning, driver monitor. You have a lane keep. That you have lane departure warning that you can turn off and it will stay off. That's awesome. This is your lane central assist. This is the button here on the side that I showed you before. Speed management, this is the one that I set. So you can set this, the speed limit plus 10 or minus 10, whatever setting you want. I have it on plus 9. And then you can do top speed limitation to speed limitations to road context. Really, so here it does it itself. And this is to road context. That's just awesome. Then advanced safety is all of your safety warnings. What else do we have? Parking assist. You can change the sound of the parking sensors and the volume. In vehicle, we have the access, auto door locking while driving, hands-free lock and unlock, silent mode, then it doesn't beep. That's cool. Welcome, internal light function, automatic mirror folding, the driving lights, adaptive vision. I haven't driven this car at night and I won't, I'm sorry. So I don't know how to light this. The screen, automatic brightness, turn indicator, sound volume. You can turn so if the indicator sound, it's not very nice, but if it's too loud for you, you can turn it down. You have a favorite button here on the steering wheel. Here is a favorite button. And it can be one of those functions. If you put it on this, if you press that button, the front heated seats are on, the steering wheel is on, air purifier, all heating, so steering wheel and steering heater will get on, the 360-degree camera, park assist. I don't know what the vehicle world menu is. I had it on, I don't even know. I haven't used it. Still like that. Then widgets. So this under your screen. When I get out of here, you can change what that is. You can put it down or a bit up, but you can change this. You can go into vehicle, edit widgets, and it can be something different. It can be audio, driving eco. It just shows you this number, Google Assistant, EV services, automatic parking, date and time, air quality, or tire pressure. It's really cool, and you can change it in both ways here. Awesome, I like that a lot. And I think that then you have your normal settings. Yeah, that's weird. The sound system is really good, but I haven't found anywhere an equalizer where I could change the bass or treble or whatever. I can't find it. I'm stupid. You have your units, network, Bluetooth, location, apps, storage. 33 gigabyte is the system, and just not even a gigabyte for the apps. And in system, again, you can change your, it's Android 10, cool. You have your languages and keyboard and everything. Yeah, totally forgot to show you the app of the Megane. It's a few days later and I filmed or screen recorded the app a few days ago. You can see the state of charge, you can see your range, you can see the odometer, you can see that it's charging or plugged in and how long it takes to charge to your charge limit that you set in the car. But in the app you cannot see how fast it is charging, or you cannot change the charge limit. You can preheat the car, pre-cool, whatever, and also have a lot of timers. I think it was 6 different timers that you can set for preconditioning of the cabin, and you can set every temperature and everything. And what's also cool, that you can plan a trip in the app where it also tells you where it's charging and from what state of charge to what state of charge. It's really cool that you can see that in the app. And of course you can see the location of yourself and where the car is. I don't know if it shows the location when the car is moving though. Now let's look under the hood. I have already popped it. Yeah, I did it. So here we have it. It's all full. Doesn't hold automatically. Where's the thing to hold it? Ah, it's up here. It's on the hood. Interesting. Your 12-volt battery, braking fluid, cooling fluid, dishwasher fluid. That's all you need. Close it. Let's check out the space. So, The seats overall are awesome. I love them a lot. This again is not the fully spec car. It doesn't have electric seats. With the electric seats, you can save the position, memory seats from the seat and the mirrors at the same time in the infotainment system, and it has massage and all of this. Awesome. But these are the normal motorcycle, always loud. These are the normal seats manually, but you have lumbar support that is electric, and it's awesome. Overall space, so headroom, I have this much, it's fine. I don't feel I'm too close to anything. It's really awesome. The steering wheel is nice and it's in a nice position. I can see everything on the instrument cluster and in the infotainment system. It's nice that it's angled towards me. The armrest in the middle is okay. The armrest in the door is too hard. I drove the 240 kilometers or more, 270 today, and this is too much. It's too hard. It's really, if you have a sweater on or something, it's fine, but in the summer with a t-shirt, it's not good. But room is enough. I have the seat on the lowest position. Let's check out the rear. So my feet barely fit under the bottom a bit, but not really. I have this much space, leg room here, but my feet there, that is just horrible. So the person in front would have to sit higher for me to be comfortable in here. There is no armrest in the middle. There's nothing there, but there's armrest here. But again, this is hard as in the front. That's very, very hard. But the seating position, headroom, I have this much headroom, 180 centimeters. What is that, 6 feet? The headrests are nice and soft. It's okay. My hair is touching a bit the roof, but it's fine. I have my air control. But the worst is the feet. There's no space. If you need, and here too, when I move around, I'm touching. That's not nice. But overall, a very, very nice car. There's a lot of features that I like a lot and that I'm missing in my Id.3, for example, or missing in other cars. Really awesome car. I like it. It has a few quirks and a few things that are missing, but overall, a very good car. Very impressed. Good stuff. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.